All right. Hey, everybody. So this video is going to be for Legacy Chess advisors and newcomers, whether volunteers or staff. And just going to be a kind of an introduction to what Legacy Chess Academy really is. I know most of you know a little bit about it, but just going to be a little bit more in depth, just to tell a little bit more outside of just we're an after-school program. So let me see if I can adjust myself here, make the video a little bit bigger. And I don't know, let's put me here. So better this way. I don't know. Okay. So Legacy Chess Academy, as you see here in the background, this is actually us working at the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club, which is a good example of our partnerships with another nonprofit that works with underserved at-risk youth. We're going to be one of their programs over the summer for 2018. So that's something we're looking forward to. So let's see. We got our company at a glance, our services, goals, discussion topics, and videos. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. It's not really too much information, but I'm probably going to break this into 2 videos just to kind of, let people come and go as they please. So starting with our company, Legacy Chess Academy is an aspiring nonprofit which teaches chess enrichment programs to students in the underserved community. Basically, I say aspiring nonprofit because we're in the process of becoming a 501c3 corporation. We are getting some pro bono work done so we can finish the nonprofit application, and then it takes about, I believe, 7 months to process and be approved. So we're waiting on that. We still have the ability to apply for grants, but we're limited to them. It will be more opened up when we actually get the 501c3. In the meantime, we work with our nonprofit partners, which we'll continue to do so anyway. But the benefits we have with them is they also already have students that serve our market with the underserved at-risk youth, and they also can apply for grants that can in turn help fund our programs as well. So for example, we have Henrico Pals, Richmond Pals, Art 180 is on the way as a partnership. We haven't started with them just yet, but we just initiated a relationship about a couple weeks ago. We will be attending their big event called The Big Show, where they have all the kids kind of display their art and have all the community come out and see it. We're actually going to be there at the Science Museum with them, playing at the giant chessboard. They asked us to kind of come out and show people how to play or just engage with the other kids around. So that's pretty cool. So just to give a better understanding, Richmond Pals is one of the summer programs that we're working with. And they have an 8-week summer camp during the summer. I think it starts in July and goes through August. And they already have grant funding for programs for their kids. So we're actually one of the programs the kids will be participating in, such as they have basketball, soccer, swimming, and then also we'll have chess, of course. And the kids will come in, filtering out, and go into different courses for their days. And they kind of pay us through the grant, and we kind of just show up at their location that they need us to be in, and we provide the instructors to come teach. All right, so those are our nonprofit partners. Always looking for more, of course. Next. All right, so schools we serve currently. So this means we are ourselves going in with an instructor, teaching a class, students usually around 10 to 15 on average. And we just kind of go in, we bring in our own chess sets if they don't have their own, and then we kind of go through a curriculum of chess, usually through chesskid.com, which provides a very nice kid-friendly curriculum. Most of the students that we have in Central Virginia are brand new to chess, so it doesn't really require so much of a very strict curriculum. It's mostly teaching them how to move the pieces, how to develop, protect their king, etc. And we kind of like to gauge what the students need in the classroom before we kind of put them on a curriculum anyway, because everyone has different needs. So here's some examples we have. Central Montessori is active right now. All Saints Catholic School, unfortunately, isn't active right now. It's March 31st of 2018. They actually switched the days on us, and for some reason or another, the parents didn't sign up this time around. I think they just another activity on the day they switched us to. Then we have Fahodi Shule. Walden Middle School, we actually got through higher achievement. So we're actually kind of working under their umbrella to teach at two classes at Walden Middle School. And then we also have Glen Lee Elementary, which we're very excited about because Glen Lee is part of Henrico County, which is the school system we're trying to get involved in because that's where we're based, Henrico. Ideally, we would like to be able to serve all the Henrico County schools. So this is kind of our introductory trial with them. All right, let's go to the next. All right, chess clubs we operate. So as many of you know, we started out as Henrico Chess Club. Let me move my face out the way so you can see Javon. We started kind of from humble beginnings where we really didn't have any interest in a business, really. We just were looking for a chess club that's local. Since it was none in the area, we started our own and we called it the Henrico Chess Club. And we started out as a church and it was fun. We had a bunch of people come out. We did tournaments. We did club meetings. It was a lot of fun. And then eventually people started asking us if we would teach and we kind of decided, why not? And we kind of expanded from there, kind of got the ball rolling, if you would say. So we actually operate 2 chess clubs right now. Right now, one is at the RVA Cafe, which meets on Monday nights from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And then we also run the Henrico Training Center one, which is done through Henrico PAL, which meets on Friday nights to 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And what I mean by through Henrico PAL is they actually hired me personally to run as a chess coordinator for them. And I teach at 2 of their courses right now every week, but on Fridays I'm at this chess club at the Henrico Training Center, and they basically brought me on to help build up the program because they wanted to take it to a different level outside of just being a chess club, a casual chess club. They want the kids to actually be learning to a higher level, be able to compete, to learn what it means to participate in a tournament, and potentially be able to go out and travel and participate in other tournaments outside of this area, and maybe even win some scholarships in the process. All right, so that's our company. Now we're going to kind of go into at a glance, taking a look at what's under the hood. All right, so just a little bit deeper in depth here, we're going to talk about students we serve. So this is I made this pretty simple. So 2015, when we started out, really as coming out of just being a club, we were really willing to serve anyone. That's kind of how we pitched it. We came in and said we offer after-school programs, we offer tournaments, and anybody can join, which is still true today, but now we kind of narrowed down our niche to who we focus on. So if you kind of fast forward past 2016, when we kind of just did K through 12 students, and then we went through K through 8, and now today we're kind of mostly focused on K through 8 students who are partnered with nonprofits, nonprofits specifically being ones that serve at-risk, underserved youth, because that's kind of the main purpose of why we're doing the 501c3, becoming a nonprofit, so that we can serve the families that don't actually have that normally wouldn't have the income to participate in an activity like chess. Because for those of you who don't know, it's actually a very expensive sport. Being if you ever want to get better, you need to compete outside of your area. And a lot of times the traveling costs on top of actually paying for the fee to participate and paying to stay at a hotel where you have to go, you're looking to spending like $500 to $1,000 every time you go out. And a lot of people just don't want to spend that kind of money or just don't have it. So we're trying to create more opportunity for them so they can be able to participate more locally, that we'll be able to offer them, and also be able to offer some transport and even maybe some scholarships so that they can participate in other areas like the Philadelphia Open or visit the St. Louis Chess Club, which is the capital of chess for the entire U.S. So that's kind of where we are now. We still welcome anybody who wants to participate in chess. Is just if they are adults, for example, they're more likely to be engaged with private lessons with us, or we'd ask them to kind of come on as volunteers to help teach classes. So even if they're not too strong in chess themselves, they can help volunteer, kind of serve as another adult in the classroom so we can hold more students, and also they can follow along and learn with them. Okay. All right, so our specialties, kind of like what I was saying, we are very focused on underserved youth. We also want to add the pieces to it, such as mentorship. That's really going to be really big to us because we're actually going to be partnering with the Virginia Mentoring. I'm not sure if they go by society or what, but Virginia Mentoring will be working with us, and they actually have training for people to become mentors. So they really say that anyone can be a mentor that has the dedication and kindness and caring for another individual. But they also take it to another level by offering some services that kind of teach them what to look out for with students, specifically challenging students. So that'll be something we'll be working with when we have instructors that come in. So part of our instructor training will be talking with Virginia mentoring groups and kind of building their skills there so they can better serve the children that we have. And another big piece about Legacy Chess Academy is we're really big on building and sustaining community relationships. So right now our biggest ones are with the nonprofits, but we also want to have strong relationships with local churches, local schools, pretty much anyone that's dealing with education and children. All right.